rough breaks for him. Dos Rogers is going to maybe be like a stopping point for him because Dos Rogers tears up Maples.
Yeah.
Theomac, 3-2 over Dr. Nitronio, also a little bit of an upset.
Yeah.
But good for him. Dunk managed to take down Randall earlier, so him and Pepe, I think, are currently in a match, actually.
Yeah, it's happening right now, looks like.
Yeah, it's happening right now. So the next guys on stream are going to be Lord Bagel and Penguin.
Yep.
This is for top 4.
Yep. So they are currently in top 8.
Yep.
Whew. I just hope we don't see like 3-3 stocks.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
I mean, Lord Bagel as an Etalus, there is that stereotype, you know, Absa destroys Etalus. I think a lot of Etalus mains overselled a little bit. As an Absa main myself, I think that a lot of times when the combo gets going, the combo don't stop.
Yeah, basically. Etalus, he's such a big boy.
He's such a big boy, an absolute unit of a character.
Yeah. So, fair sweet spots, going to be a lot easier to land. He could get clipped by stuff like up tilt and up air, so.
Yeah. When it comes to the aerial game, I mean, I can argue it all I want. There's no way that Penguin is going to lag behind. I mean, compared to Lord Bagel, I mean, Lord Bagel's an amazing aerial Etalus too. It's just the nature of the character.
We did see, he did beat Windows, and similar character in that with Raster and Absa both kind of control the air. They're never really like super grounded. But the movement, this is another thing. Is Lord Bagel going to be aware enough to crouch cancel F tilt, crouch cancel?
Do you see what Penguin is doing?
Yeah.
This is exotic tech. that's that real useless tech.
Oh man.
God, I love it. These ledge cancels too, like on the fly.
Yeah. He also says, Penguin doesn't actually lab movement. He just tries stuff out in game because he's so good that people will just give him respect. And they're like, oh, he's doing something. Let me just watch.
They'll give him space, yeah. So he labs with an audience, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Last ban on Rock Wall. Not a surprise. Ethereal Gates, though, Bagel's still kind of getting a decent stage for him, at least a stage that isn't ideal for Absa.
First thing we saw was Penguin runs at Bagel parries. I hope that doesn't become like a thing here. We want to make sure that he doesn't get baited too hard.
Yeah. Well, compared to Windows, Penguin is really good fair string there.
Yeah. Just a little bit of a stare down.
Compared to Windows, Penguin is a lot more content with a slower paced game. He moves extremely quickly, but he doesn't necessarily want to approach you all the time. He doesn't want to skirmish.
Right.
So I think Bagel's going to feel a little bit more comfortable than he did with Windows, but that doesn't mean it's going to be any easier of a game for him.
Right. Yeah, and see, that's another thing. It's like he can't just commit to being on the ground because there's always a threat of Cloud and F-Tail. So it's hard. It's just like you have to be where you don't want to be.
Yeah. One thing you'll see a lot of Absas do on this stage to kind of compensate for their lack of ability to mess with people on the top platforms is, and we saw it earlier with Penguin, they'll put a Cloud like right where it is and then just forward tilt, forward tilt, forward tilt.
Right.
Because it's free damage, and if you come at him, like, he's just going to pop the Cloud.
It is. You got the ground open, it's free real estate.
It's a lot of damage on Penguin now. It's interesting because Lord Bagel barely threw out ice in the Windows matchup, but here, I mean, it's raining like it actually is snowing outside.
Yeah, I don't know. He's maybe he's hoping that like he can catch Penguin zip zapping and then maybe freeze him.
Yeah, maybe, or just catch him in the air because Penguin is staying lower than he usually is, but I mean, this guy's never on the ground.
Using platforms to just wait out. See, he knows I can be grounded without actually being on the stage. Choose platform.
Really, like, in a way, this match is like Windows 2.0 for Lord Bagel, so to speak. What is this string off stage? The cloud jump.
Sweet spots. Let me show you this foot. Let me show you that foot.
Oh, what?
So yes, this is an actual thing.
Okay.
Bagel has been training Zetter specifically for this matchup.
Against Absa.
Against Absa. Will it work though?
Yeah, that's kind of interesting because I've seen Penguin body a couple of Zetters in my day. But you know what? I want to see it work out for him. At least get a couple stocks off him.
I can kind of I don't know how Absas in general feel about this, but okay, nice tech.
Ooh, Jerain inspired. But like,
Fireball in neutral is kind of like his own Cloud in a way. It's just like a way to control space in front of him without committing too hard. But now recovering is basically you're off stage.
It's impossible.
Yeah,
like
say bye to your stock.
Yeah, if he's off stage, he's not coming back on. Because Absa, as a character, amazing at edge guarding.
Yeah.
Penguin, amazing at edge guarding as a player.
Right.
You put that against a Zetter, no matter how skilled, when you're on the left or the right side, you're not coming back.
Oh, man. It's a one-way street. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a fair there.
Yeah, kind of an interesting combo string. His Zetter also like isn't warmed up, and playing Zetter right after playing Etalus is probably messing with him a little bit. At least he can still Dacus.
So there's going to be probably, you see how he's trying to control like top platform over there? I think he's trying to bait Penguin to go to top platforms, and maybe he can get an early kill with like an up smash or something.
Yeah, like a fair fast fall up smash kind of string.
Or
up tilt up air, barely misses it.
Okay. You got to light him up on fire, dude. Take a smoke break real quick. Get the lighter.
2% more, I think he would have died.
That's what always hurts. It's like when you look at the percent, you're like, man, I just like jabbed him real quick or something.
Yeah, like when you know they kissed the blast zone. You know?
Oh man, we don't want to see those kind of rolls out here.
Yeah, that DI in after that forward tilt, that has taken the lives of many a Zetter in the past.
Yeah,
Bagel's no exception.
Leave the rolls at the bakery, that's what I say.
Leave the rolls at the bakery. I hope you know I'm stealing that, and so are a lot of people in Twitch chat right now.
Yeah. Oh man, all right.
Oh, the tilt and tumble.
Yeah, the backflip.
What do you call it? Because everyone calls it something else.
I don't know. I don't have a name for it yet, I guess.
So tilt and tumble is the de facto for most of the Neo gang, except for Crows, who calls it the Crows bomb.
Oh.
don't let that catch on.
All right, no.
Don't let that catch on. Don't let him have it. Right, so down tilt as the edge guard option, and another character switch from Bagel maybe.
Nah, he's shaking his head. He's laughing. He's like, eh.
You can just random it out. Come on.
Nah, he's going back. He's going back. Penguin just stone go killer as usual. Facial expression just doesn't change.
Yeah, ice cold.
I don't know how I felt about the Zetter on this stage. Bagel was playing a lot on the top platform, but it's just like that's not you. That's Absa.
Yeah.
Are you trying to play Absa?
Yeah, you can't beat Absa at her own game.
Yeah.
Like, she's specialized. I think that the switch back to Etalus is probably the best move, but honestly, like, now he went from playing Etalus, then to Zetter, and then back to Etalus. So, like, as soon as he was kind of getting used to Zetter, this might trip him up a little bit more.
Might also do the same for Penguin, though. Like, maybe he was used to a certain kind of playstyle or whatnot. And then he's just like, oh, okay, now I got to mix it up again and start, like, attacking grounded.
Oh, my God, that cloud kick. I thought that was going to seal the deal, but armor on.
Have you ever seen any parries on clouds?
No, very few.
Oh, there's
Penguin
one.
is, as soon as we say that, yeah.
You are welcome, Bagel.
Commentary's cursed. Commentary's cursed. I think that Penguin has, like, had a lot of situations where he could pop the cloud to hurt Bagel, but he just doesn't. Especially when the cloud's on the ground. Like, you won't see it so much now, because it's kind of in a strange spot, but, you know, like, right then, for example, he tried to parry it, but he just didn't pop it in the first place.
Oh, man.
Again, could have popped it, just put out a new one.
Yeah. So when we see all those sweet spots, it makes me think, like, what kind of shoes is Absa wearing?
Hooves.
She's got some Tims, man.
Nature shoes. Absa and Tims. Yeah, when the definitive edition comes out, I fully believe Absa needs Tims, and Forsberg needs a Gucci belt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
His Nair, that's the Gucci belt. That's basically like the Dante from Marvel.
He, like, whips it out and just kind of spins it around. Yeah.
Oh, man.
When he's got the armor, the recovery is actually pretty darn safe, because even if they get, or even if Penguin gets, like, a forward air or back air, that doesn't, like, it's not going to send him anywhere.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Putting him in the washing cycle. All right, see Thunderline.
Oh, okay, really good air dodge. Yeah. That's another exotic option that Penguin really doesn't do a whole lot, but it's good to see it.
All right, more armor. Oh, couldn't quite get the actual hands on him.
189. The drop down fair is all he needs.
Oh, man. All right.
Ooh. Does it more stylishly, though.
Uh-oh. All right, he's got to win neutral. He's got to try to look for an opening here. All right, nice dunks.
That is going to be it. Okay.
There we go.
Thought maybe Penguin could recover from that, but so far a pretty darn even game. Penguin? Okay. At that final fair hit, I'd have been out of my chair.
And he did the air dodge up, but then, oh no. I think the very last thing, Bagel just fast fell to the ground, but he let go of fair before